What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and today DSP is going to complain about how hard his adult life is. That is right, DSP, who never had to overcome anything, is going to complain his life is too tough. But first, an update on the Detractors tag team. They have a special message for everyone.
So you mean to tell me he charged his dents $2,000 just to see a cat?
He called and everything. Yeah.
Oh, the camera's on.
Camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Yeah. Hello. While you're here, now guys, Mark Brutal and Lord Diaz, also known together as the most chill tag team in pro wrestling to date, the Detractors.
They were right.
I thought so. Cool. Listen, this is an emergency video. All right? We're getting a lot of suggestions for names for our tag team moves. And right now, we are appealing directly to you all.
Now, with that being said, we already took a look-see at the suggestion box, and it was full of positive style support, including the figure 4th place leg lock, the Candy Crush, and the manual lean in band.
Gone forever. All right, so listen, we need your help. We're gonna write down a couple of moves, possibly demonstrate a few in the near future. But who knows? Maybe we might get a meaningful style guest to do these moves on, huh?
Ooh. Well, if that ain't a reason to stay tuned, I don't know what is. Young Gout.
Next up, we're going to look at a little document here, a forum post from DSP back in the day, because this is probably going to be part of the June documentary, and it tells you all you need to know how Phil feels about women. This was originally posted by That Being Said, and we have Banana Jones who adds on to it. Reminder that DSP called all women, including his mother, teases and sluts because they wouldn't sleep with him. So we start off here. This is DSP talking. I just posted something in another forum that relates to women. When I wrote it, something had struck a nerve, and I was pretty pissed off. I don't want any of you girls here to think that I'm writing about you, because I really don't know any of you well enough to make a judgment call. Well, 99.9% of you anyway. So don't take this personally. It's just that every woman I've ever known has let me down. Anyway, I just want to see what you guys thought about what I had to say. Here goes. There are really truly interesting and wonderful women? Shit, every woman I've ever known was either 1. Extremely selfish and self-centered. 2. Too busy feeling sorry for herself to do anything else. 3. Too annoying and or geeky to stand for more than 30 minutes. 4. Too stupid to listen to advice they asked for, doing stupid things and then complain to you because they went totally against what you told them. Number 5, a total slut. 6, a total tease, leading you on and then crushing you under their boot when you finally let them on that you like her. 7, a total liar. 8, so demanding that she expects you to read her mind like some kind of fucking psychic and never do anything unless it's with her. Don't be fooled. If she says you can go do something and she doesn't mind, she's lying and you'll pay for it later. 9, too full of herself. 10, just plain fucking crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, incel side Phil. Then he goes on to say, every single woman in my life fits one or more of the above, and every single one has let me down. You want to know why so many guys are so uninterested, full of themselves, thinking they are the shit? Because women demand it. If a guy has no confidence, then that's no good. Women always whine that they want a nice guy, and there's none of them left. Give me a fucking break. Women walk all over nice guys, use them, abuse them, play with their hearts, but in the end, they always fuck them over. Cheat on them, break up with them, tell them, let's just be friends, or you need time apart, but then run off with some other guy, blah blah blah. The fact of the matter is, the women of America have become so fucking selfish, dishonest, and full of themselves, they have no fucking idea what it is they really want from a man. This is why so many guys have become the same overconfident asshole. Because if we're nice guys, we would get walked all over, thrown out, because we're too boring or whatever stupid fucking reason you give. At least if we act like total dicks, we can get laid once in a while. Holy fucking shit. I only read the first statement in this. I didn't read the other ones. God damn. This almost reads like Chris Chan Virgin Rage mode. Oh god damn. I didn't read this one in the very first sentence. Damn superficial bitches. If you could make up your fucking minds what you wanted out of men, maybe more guys would try to be like that. But instead, you're never satisfied. And you go on forums complaining that all the guys are the same overconfident assholes. Well, maybe if you weren't sleeping with or dating that type of guy, and or cheating on / turning down that nice guy for that asshole stereotype you loudly proclaim to be, so many guys wouldn't be trying to be like that in the first place. Dumbass. Remember how he always said, I was a cocky asshole in the FGC days. When I was younger, I was a troll. I wonder why you're doing that, Phil. Oh god damn. So yeah, poon is good. Video games are good. But women are a fucking waste of time and the #1 cause of bullshit and drama that men don't need. Jesus fucking Christ. Edit, I don't think some charming conversationalist or some super genius because I gave up on impressing women and bending over backwards for them. Now I'm just a dick. Can you guess why? Again, don't take the above personally, but you can't deny that a lot of what I said there has to be true. Any comments? Yeah, that's virgin rage right there. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Then also from that being said, pulls out a retro tweet from Phil. Hey, I'm human and I admit I make mistakes. I'm far from infallible. Making harmless, indirect jokes at a kid who insulted me for a minute straight when I was polite isn't one of them, no matter what some disgruntled guy on YouTube says. I'm far above that kind of crap. And if you don't know what he's talking about, that being said, lays it out for you. The harmless indirect joke at a kid was for the record. Good, now I'm away from that annoying bitch of a kid, who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they ever talked to me like that. And then he went on to say he would pimp slap them. And then we have this absolutely disgusting picture of sumo fighter cat. And I don't even know what to say. This is absolutely disgusting and impressive that you drew this. Then we have Phil. Think about the time Timbo clearly took out a payday loan so he could get a DSP membership because there was someone else in the stream chat with the same name as him. Absolutely pathetic. Good luck on the 4th bankruptcy, Timbo. And that brings us to the pre-stream. And we have DSP talking in his chat. Good morning, everyone. Should work in a sec. Takes Nightbot a bit to fire up. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's automatic. Okay, let's try again. And then he puts out his schedule. And then he complains, dang allergies, I'm sneezing already. Yes, tomorrow's my day off. My week starts on Thursday again. Very different from an office job, lol. Yeah, because you have to be held accountable in a real job, Phil. Then DSP went on to talk about his hard adult life compared to being a kid. Now let's see. You live in a gated community, you eat fast food all day, you play video games all day, you don't have a real job, your wife cooks and cleans for you, does your dishes, does your laundry, you stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. How exactly is that different from being a kid, Phil, by the way?
Goldfish says, I think you're used to time passing when you're older. When you're 5 years old, a year is a fifth of your life. When you're 40 years old, a year is a 40th of your life. That is true, but at the same time, Goldfish, here's another thing that's an astute observation I've made. When you're young, right, you got a lot of time. It's not like, oh, you're a kid, you wake up, you immediately got to do this, then you're doing 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 this, time for bed. It's not like that when you're young. When you're young, it's usually like you get up, you go to school, you come home from school, you do your homework. Okay, now what do you do? Well, I got a bunch of free time. What do I do now? Right? Or it's a weekend. You're not at school. What do I do? You got the whole day to do whatever you want. Right? But what's the problem when you're a kid? You don't have the means to do what you want to do. Oh, I want to go over a friend's house. Well, there's no way to get over there right now. You don't have a car and your parents aren't available to drive you over there and maybe your friend's busy or doing something. Oh, I want to go to the park. You can't get there. There's no means. What if I want to play a video game, but you don't have any money to buy one, right? So what ends up happening is you have all this time, but no means to do what you want to do. So what happens? Boredom. And boredom makes time pass incredibly slowly. So when you're a kid, you're bored a lot. And because of that, time barely passes. When you become an adult, all of a sudden, every moment of every day is already pre-planned and assigned to something because your life is so busy, right? Like for me, I woke up today. I immediately had to get up, use the bathroom, shave, shower, have breakfast with my wife, feed Jasper Kitty, get the food out in the backyard for all the animals that are out there, clean up the downstairs a little bit, come into the office, set up the stream, get the stream going, stream chat, attune everything here, approve comments, check emails, get the stream going, do the podcast, play Elden Ring. Just find the time to take a piss and shit between there at some point. Go downstairs, have dinner with my wife, clean up after dinner, maybe relax for 30 minutes. Get back to the late stream, set up the stream, talk with everyone in the stream chat, get the stream going, play Stardew Valley, interact with everyone. Oh, end the stream, upload the videos, set up the schedule for the next day, go downstairs. Oh, end the stream, upload the videos, set up the schedule for the next day, go downstairs, make the list for tomorrow's shopping, do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my life, like, boom, 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 boom. And when everything is full, when you have so many things you need to do, time just, zoop, passes by in, like, so fast. You don't have a time to just, like, sit here and relax. Like, literally right now, watch this. Here's something I almost never do. I'm just sitting here. I'm breathing calmly, relaxing. I don't have 100 topics to talk about immediately. I'm not rushing into the game. I'm not rushing to answer every single one of your tagged comments. Right? And now, time is actually passing more slowly. It is. I can feel it. It feels like things are more relaxed, calm, right? But how often do adults get to do that? Right? You're so busy. You have to cram in a million things today. So, you know, and so time, boom, 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 flying by. But if something bad happens, right? If you're being tortured by something, if you're being bothered by something, then it's like you just want that moment to pass as fast as possible. But because you're in that moment of pain or suffering or annoyance or whatever it is, it feels longer. And that's when time passes slower again.
It's weird that he listed eating and shitting as things that take up his time, playing video games and uploading videos. But he can spend 5 hours watching his wife play video games. He can spend time at night watching BattleBots, but he has no time, dude. Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember, he only says he knows Duty, Snort Hogan, and that's pretty much it. But apparently, he knows Piece of Peace, the guy that tracks all his money. And we have this clip here that catches Phil in that lie, because apparently Piece of Peace got a DSP membership.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Sleep, who has gifted a membership, and it went to Piece of Peace. Although I don't know if that's the real Piece of Peace or not. But, so thank you to Sleep for supporting the channel.
And then, yet again, Phil got caught in a lie, because he said he was excited for Silent Hills. Hideo Kojima led Silent Hills. And, well, we have this video.
I remember the game being made, you were hyped for it, then it got canceled. Yeah, Silent Hills. This is great. This is probably the best demo I've ever played in my life. The best teaser. Exciting, right? This is great gameplay. Of course. We all wanted Silent Hill to come back. This is possibly the worst gameplay stream I've ever done. I've got 2,000 people watching on Twitch. Probably people will be watching on YouTube. And I can't do anything because the game's fucking stupid and sucks dick and there's nothing to do. And it had been a long time since this new Silent Hill game. I'm playing for 5 more minutes, then I'm done with this. Seriously. That's it. I'm done. And then when you found out Hideo Kojima was working on it... 1,900 people watching on Twitch. Wow, this is great. This is just fucking great. Genius of Kojima right here. The genius at work. Norman Reedus was going to be in it. Masterpiece. This is the future of gaming, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've been waiting for 2014. Guillermo del Toro was involved. It's like, dude. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand here till midnight. I'm going to look at the picture. And I'm going to go through the door one more time. If that fucking shit don't work, Kojima can lick my hairy balls. Because I'm not fucking playing this anymore. Fucking 2 hours of this. It's going to be like a perfect collaboration. That's it. If this doesn't do anything, I quit. Fuck him. Fuck Kojima. And then just canceled by Konami. I quit. That's it. I'm done. That's enough. No mas. I'm not gonna waste any more fucking time. This is so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. A playable teaser that has no definitive direction of what the fuck you're supposed to do. Fuck this. Fuck Kojima. It was fucking sitting there smoking a doob trying to make games. Learn what the fuck. People want a game that has structure, so they know what the fuck is going on, so they know how to progress, not waste hours in fucking empty house. What the fuck were you thinking, you idiot? Oh my god. Enough of this. Seriously. At this point, if the final game is like this, I'm not buying it. So I really hope that they wise up and they don't make a game like that, because I'm not fucking playing that shit. That's the most annoying thing ever. Wasting my time. Seriously. That is just horrible. It started out great. Right? The first hour we played was great. There was honest progression. You could see where you were going. It was fun. It was scary, a little creepy. Some scares. Completely downhill from there. Piss and shit your game right into the fucking gutter. Good job. With the worst fucking direction I've seen for a playable teaser I've ever fucking seen. What the fuck? What an idiot. Seriously, what a fucking idiot. Enough is enough. I'm done. That's it for my playthrough of this piece of shit. Great beginning. Woo! Good job, Kojima. You're great.
Of course, this is another thing that DSP does all the time. He'll be a fake fan of every franchise. He'll claim to know lore, then get confused about the lore, and then ask people about the lore, doesn't know about it. Then he'll say he loves games, and then in the same sentence say he hates games. Basically, he's a jackass. Then next up, we have Next Gen Guy, who shows a video of Phil talking about getting old and not being able to play games. I'm getting older. I won't be able to play video games anymore because of my carpal tunnel. Would Legos be a viable option? No, Phil. Try doing Legos with carpal tunnel or arthritis. Wake up, dude. Yeah, he has this whole thing about how he wants to do now a Lego building stream. So he wants to do DSP versus the Internet Reacts, DSP Throwback where he reacts to his other gameplay, build Legos on stream, do tier makers. It's a good thing you're a passionate gamer that will never give up gaming, in your own words there, Phil.
I'm listening. And like I said, eventually as I get older, I know for a fact, I absolutely would not be able to keep doing this full-time gaming. I'm going to get older. These hands are going to get carpal tunnel. This hand feels tight. When I do this hand feels smooth and loose. This hand actually feels like tight from having it used to play games all the time. There's nothing I can do about that. It's natural. It's going to happen, right? As I get older. I'm not going to be able to sit here all day, every day, play games. I got to do other content. What will it be? Am I still interested in doing Lego streams? Yes, I said that earlier on the show, that we should continue that discussion of possibly having like chill nights doing other things than gaming, like maybe building Legos could.
Then we get to Elden Ring. Same boring stuff over and over. However, we had two moments that actually made me laugh. DSP believes the further you throw an object, the more damage it should do to someone compared to throwing something at someone at close range. Then DSP went on to say, if you don't want to watch me explore in Elden Ring, then you should not ask me to play it. You asked me all year to play it, and you fucking complain about it. Jeez. Of course, what he said at the start of this playthrough was, what the fuck, dude, I have to explore? This is bullshit. And then a few minutes later, he follows that up with, DSP is complaining that chat is always quiet when he plays Elden Ring. Then we get to Stardew Valley, aka The Jordan Show. And we have this from Gout. DSP can't sell his retro games to trolls. I'm serious. No one's gonna realize it's you, Phil, on eBay. Or whatever. Unless you announce it.
I thought you said streaming stuff. I do have some retro games that I don't basically want. It was about 2 years ago now. We cleaned out my closet during the summer when there wasn't a lot going on. And we found a whole bunch of old games from my old collection that I still have. And at that time, people were like, yeah, some of those are really valuable. Like I have Sega CD, Sega 32X games, stuff like that. That's like rare. And people were looking the prices up online. They were like, yeah, I have a Sega CD Earthworm Jim that apparently is worth like hundreds of dollars. I don't know, but that's what people were telling me. So apparently I have some stuff that's worth something. The problem is I can't sell it. And the reason I can't sell it is simple. I can't go online and sell anything because people troll me too much. That they would literally just go online and pretend to be, you know, legit legit buyers just to troll me with fake bids and shit, and I mean, I was wasting my time doing that. So, I mean, it kind of sucks. I wish that I had the ability to do it like everybody else, but I don't because of the amount of fucking stupid trolls that I have.
Of course, what he's referring to is he had 3 streams, I believe, where people paid him to clean out his closet, and they found out that he had all this retro games and equipment and collectibles and values that he could have sold, by the way, was never recorded on his bankruptcy documents. For an example, he had The Lion King on Super Nintendo in plastic wrap, which is quite valuable, but he would rather beg for $50 on every stream than to sell his stuff. What a jackass. And of course, as Gout points out, I love how when support is low, DSP always has issues behind the scenes.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna point right now. I talked about this a little bit earlier today. Behind the scenes, things are pretty little chaotic. A lot of issues have been going on behind the scenes with me and my family, and because of that, it's affected things. And schedule's off, timing's off on certain things. You know, my wife and I wanted to do that co-op for you guys months ago, and it just never worked out because things kept changing with schedule and health and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you every detail of my life because you don't need to know that stuff, nor is it really anyone's business. But, you know, I'll tell you some generalities and stuff. You know, yeah, it's been chaotic behind the scenes, very stressful in certain ways, and that's life. It happens. We're in a situation right now where things are a little bit, I don't know what happened there. It jumped by itself. Things are a little chaotic, and so don't really particularly know exactly what my schedule might even be for the next few weeks. My schedule may actually be like adjusting for the next few weeks on and off. I'll let you guys know when I know if anything changes. If anything, the only thing that would ever change is the day off, like the day it would be. It's not like the times of day that I stream or anything like that would ever change. It's just the actual days off would change and shift around a little bit. So, just so you know.
Then, despite getting $74, DSP still had the bag. Even though he asked for $50 a stream, he makes it, but then wants more. And I always find it funny when he talks about other people, especially detractors, moving the goalpost. But when you start up your stream, Phil, it says 0 out of 50 for your goal. You hit 50, and all of a sudden it says 50 out of 100. You hit 100, it says 100 out of 150. That is quite obviously you moving the goalpost.
This will probably be our final day of activity for tonight's stream. Last chance if you'd like to support the stream in any way, and I appreciate everyone who has tonight. Thank you so much. Have I ever had marshmallow mango juice? No. I don't think I've ever had mango juice.
So that was quite a day. If you guys like that, click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe. Subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.